case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
A legal battle between the Sierra Club, the Wilderness Society, and the U.S. Forest Service began to simmer due to the latter's program designed to control southern pine beetle infestations. The contentious issue was the cutting of thousands of acres of wilderness pines to create buffer zones against beetle spread in certified wilderness areas of Arkansas, Mississippi, and Louisiana, which the environmental groups argued went against the very spirit of the Wilderness Act. The Forest Service's program that had initially caused such uproar was dramatically reduced after a court mandated the development of an Environmental Impact Statement, EIS. The new plan, laid out in the Secretary's Record of Decision, ROD, authorized control efforts only around established woodpecker colony sites and high-value federal forests, ignoring areas used for commercial timber operations. These steps would also only be taken if a specific, rigorous set of circumstances were to occur that would threaten these areas. As a part of the revised plan, a detailed site-by-site analysis would need to be conducted before any control efforts could begin. These controls might include cutting trees at the edge of wilderness land if beetles were found nesting nearby, and only if the beetles were predicted to cause significant damage to the adjacent lands. There was an added stipulation that the owner of the neighboring property had to have taken reasonable steps to combat the spread of beetles independently of the Forest Service's involvement. Because a clause in the Wilderness Act permits the Secretary to control fire, insects, and disease within wilderness areas, the Secretary argued that the Forest Service's actions were both necessary and proper to protect the wilderness. After careful review, the court held in favor of the U.S. Forest Service. They were impressed by the Secretary's reliance on detailed scientific analysis and experience, and found that taking into account the value of adjacent lands and the potential damage to the wilderness by beetle control procedures was reasonable. They granted a summary judgment to the defendants on all issues except the moot Endangered Species Act claim, and dismissed any further claims against the Forest Service.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class behind.